make a chicken dinner with me. Today we're having a chicken dinner and I'm so excited to show y'all what I'm making. It's the beginning of the week. We wanted something that's going to be hearty. It's going to stick to our bones. Everyone's going to love it. We want something that's going to warm us up that's not going to take forever and a day to cook. So I got some beautiful chicken thighs here. These are bone-in chicken thighs and they do have skin on them. We're making up some macaroni to go with it. Yep. And some cornbread. And we're gonna have some lovely green beans, right? I have some bell peppers and onions here and some spices to make everything come together and taste magnificent. We got chicken bouillon powder, salt and pepper, garlic and onion powder, Italian seasoning, and paprika. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make a chicken dinner. It's Monday. I hope y'all are having a great day today. And if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day. I hope y'all have an amazing week. Let me know what's your go-to meal for Monday. Today is Monday. What are y'all having? I want to hear from you in the comment section. One of the first things we're going to do is talk about how I washed my chicken off. A lot of people don't wash theirs off. I wash mine off. I use lemon juice, salt, and cold water, and you just rub that fresh lemon all over your chicken. Not only do I feel like it cleans it, but it gives it a great taste as well. If you don't have lemon, you could use lime or apple cider vinegar, any kind of vinegar. I'm taking the skin off today. I have beautiful chicken thighs here. Of course, we're gonna leave the bone on, but let's get rid of the skin and any fat that's onto our chicken, just like so. It's so quick and simple, right? I hear that they're saying it's going to be like a really bad cold front. So where do you all live at? Like, are you guys going to get that weather? Like, I'm wondering what's getting ready to happen. Everybody's talking about how bad the weather's going to get. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. We've been having some okay weather here, right? Where it hasn't been extremely cold, but they say it's a coming. So are you guys going to get that weather is what I want to know from you all. I got some water boiling here because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those noodles in there. And when I boil noodles, listen to me, when I boil noodles, anytime, it doesn't matter what kind of noodle, I only cook them for 11 minutes because I want them to be al dente, which is chewy to the tooth and never mushy, you know, and they just cook to perfection. You go over 11 minutes, those noodles is going to be mushy, right? Absolutely. I'm going to continue to take this fat and skin off, and I'm going to save this because sometimes I use it to make a nice broth. This right here, this is good broth worthy. Sure it is. All right, I'm going to continue to clean my chicken up. Go ahead and take this time to start on our macaroni noodles. I'm going to get them right in. I'm not oiling the noodles. There's people that oil their noodles. I'm not doing that, okay? Because I want the cheese to stick to my noodles, right? Give them a nice roll around. I'll salt them to give them just a little bit of flavor, okay? Lovely. And now we're going to season up these thighs. Baby, we're going to make them taste good. I'm going in with seasoning. I'm not going to be afraid to season. If you're that person, you're out there, you're afraid to season, it'll be flavorless. Like, don't say it's Gina Young's if you didn't put enough seasoning. Italian seasoning just went on, which is great. Onion and garlic powder on purpose. I'm using a nice amount. We're going to put some paprika. And for our salt today, we're using the chicken bouillon powder. But if you don't have none, you can just use salt. We're going to flip these things over and season the other side, just like so. Let's go ahead. You guys can watch me season the other side. This smells so good right now. It's so funny because my grandma Lucille, one day, she was making up a meatloaf. And she said, baby, if you know it's going to taste good if it smells this good. And that meatloaf, it was raw and she was just mixing all her little goodies in there. And I was thinking, it is going to be good, right? I wonder how old I was. It is going to be good because it did smell amazing. And that's how this smells right now. All of the perfect spices. And here's the thing, when you're making a Gina Young's recipe or whatever you're cooking, put what seasonings you love so you can enjoy your recipe that much more. You know what I mean? If you like a garam masala spice or whatever it may be, I don't know where that came from, but whatever spices you love, put it on there. And that way you can enjoy the recipe. All right, I'm going back in with those same exact seasonings. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to let these spices really seep down into this lovely protein for about 20 minutes before I even put it in the oven. Here's what I like. I like for the chicken to get the chill off. I want the chill to come off of the chicken. That way it's going to cook up nice and juicy every time, okay? So now I'm going to go in with my chicken bouillon powder, and I'm going to remember to put some up underneath these chicken thighs so I can receive that flavor as well. Lovely. Let's go ahead and cut some beautiful onions and a bell pepper. If you like celery or carrots, you can do that too. See, what I'm going to do with these is I'm putting them up under the chicken, okay? And they'll roast under the chicken and they taste amazing. And I put a lot of vegetables under my chicken because the chicken picks up that flavor. Sure it does. Watch what I'm going to do. Just like a rough chop. Nothing spectacular, okay? This is a medium-sized onion, and I think I'll use all of it, okay? I'm going to cut these bell peppers into slices. Once again, I want to reiterate, you can use celery or carrots the same manner. They roast and they make so much flavor in your pan. Here's my pan. It is a just a skillet, but it's oven-proof, and I love to use it when I'm making like a family pack of meat, because it holds, you know, it's large and it holds the perfect amount of meat that I'm trying to make. So let's get these veggies right in. Get you some fresh garlic in here if you wanted to. That yellow stuff, if you're wondering what that is chicken bouillon powder. I want the underneath side of the chicken to taste great too, and I forgot to put the powder on the underneath side, okay? So we're gonna lay these just like so. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees. So now with my chicken here, I do like to put about a half a cup, maybe a little bit more water in here, okay? Because it helps to keep the chicken nice and moist, all right? So I'm not gonna pour it on top of the chicken. Kind of pour it away from the chicken so you don't rinse off all of those lovely spices you work so hard for, right? And guess what we're getting ready to do with this? Into the oven. And in about a half an hour, I'll put about 3 tablespoons of butter right on top of the chicken. Let's get this in the oven. Now these are my easy weeknight green beans that are packed with flavor. You hear me? It's just 2 or 3 ingredients and they are so delish. Right? This isn't my holiday green beans or my weekend green beans. These are weekday. Okay, so I'm putting the brine that's here, or the water, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and I have some gorgeous green beans, 2 cans. I saved the onion. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of onion in there. If you don't like onions, leave it out. I get it. All right, we're going to put us some butter in here, around about 2 tablespoons. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that in there. We're going to put some black pepper and some chicken bouillon powder and let them cook and they're done. How easy was that? Super easy, and they taste good. I drained my noodles, so we're going to put the cheese in a second. But in the meantime, my family wants cornbread. I am making Jiffy. I stand on Jiffy. Yes, I make homemade cornbread, but we ain't doing that on a Monday, right? We're just getting ready to put this thing together and make it taste good. So now I am one of those people that likes for my cornbread to have a little bit of sweetness, and I want to know, do you like a little bit of sweetness in your cornbread as well? So all I'm doing, I don't measure the milk. I put the 2 eggs in, okay? And I'm going to put my desired amount of sugar, not enough to make it too sweet, but enough to give it a great taste, okay? Into the oven. Go ahead and mix it up. I'm all excited about, I love cornbread. And I douse it with the butter. I want butter. I want the butter like all over my hands when I'm eating the cornbread. Really, I do. Okay. This is about to go into the oven. How easy was this dinner? I mean, seriously, how easy was it? Go. Lovely. I made sure I greased my pan very well. The whole house smells amazing. That chicken and these green beans smell lovely. Look at that. I'm using 2 packs of cheese. Yeah. I'm putting some butter in. You know the pack. The pack will tell you just put your cheese in. Don't do that. Put you some milk in there, right? Put you some butter in to give it some flavor, okay? So now let's go ahead and put that milk in. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. We're going to clean that up. We'll be right back. And we try it again. Do that. Okay? Come on, let's mix that thing. We're going to throw in about 3 tablespoons of butter. Oh my goodness. It's creamy, it's dreamy. It's everything I want for Monday night. Let's get that butter in there. Look how dreamy this is, y'all. Oh my goodness, get in there. Woo-hoo, baby. Look at that. Yeah, those green beans, perfectly done. Yum. Let's butter our cornbread. I just take the stick of butter. Look at that. Oh, and the butter is just seeping down into this lovely cornbread, just like this. Yes. Go ahead and take that butter that we spoke about and put it into the pan. You know where the chicken is? I'm going to put about between 2 and 3 tablespoons right on top of the chicken. Make a plate. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, what you waiting on? Tell your family and friends. Tell the world what Gina's doing in this kitchen every single day. And Father, we thank you for this meal, your hedge of protection, and your love. Amen. All right, so now, going in with the green beans. How gorgeous is this chicken? And I'm going to take some of them roasted vegetables that was at the bottom. You bet I am. I'm putting it right over top of my chicken. Ooh, the green beans. Are you kidding me? All right, and now macaroni, because you have to have it. Come on, y'all. It's Monday night. What are you having for your dinner? I want to know. I want to know what you're having. All right, let's grab a piece of that cornbread. I hope it doesn't break apart because it's still hot. I'll be back. Let's taste. I'm going in. Going right in for the green beans and the macaroni. You see, you eat them together, right? And then you grab the cornbread and you just drag it through everything. Now we're going to grab that chicken. Y'all, when I tell you, I'm getting ready to go ham on this chicken. This was so easy to make. Make you some. Yum.